Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Wednesday, June 22nd, 2011 is brought to you by Realtick. Alright, let's get right into the mix today, folks. The markets are going sideways today after a monster rally yesterday. Now, basically what's going on here is we got exactly what the market expected out of Greece. They got the confidence vote yesterday evening, and again, that put everything into play. Today we got exactly what we expected from the Federal Reserve. We are waiting on a press conference by Ben Bernanke here shortly, but because the market's getting everything that was factored in the markets yesterday, it's basically just going sideways. Essentially what you're seeing here, because of the massive move up, which we nailed perfectly and I profited hugely off of, today, again, that was factoring in everything that was expected today. It's come out perfectly, and the markets are staying sideways. Now, again, could Bernanke say positive or negative things in his press conference that would yield a small move up or down? Yes, of course. But overall, I expect more of a pause-ish type day today. And again, that's exactly what we have with the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 2 points, NASDAQ up 2.75, S&P up about 1 point on the day. Very, very quiet day. Volume just about to hit 100 million here at a little after 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And Bernanke will be out talking here shortly in about 15 minutes. All right. Now, a couple things to go over here, folks. Number one, let's discuss exactly what levels we're running into. First of all, this is the target of the inverse head and shoulders. Remember yesterday the inverse head and shoulders that played out perfectly? Here's shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2, neckline is the blue line. The gap up was a river theory. That took us all the way up here to the target of the inverse head and shoulders, which again was right around 129.50 to 130. And that's exactly what we've been hovering inside of. So that's been completed. Do I think in the overall multi-week session, maybe the rest of this week or next week, we are going to go a little bit higher? I do think a little bit higher, although I do not think we're going to have a huge move up. Right now, from the lows, we're up almost 4 points from the very lows about a week ago or so. I think maybe you have another 2 points upside over the next 1 week period, and then I think you're going to hit major resistance, namely because there are levels on the daily chart that will be very tough for this market to get through. So just be aware of that, folks, all right? But a beautiful inverse head and shoulders there that, again, we nailed. I called that 2 days ago, and we went right up to target yesterday on that. And again, you're just trading sideways inside that upper range today as we, again, wait for Bernanke's press conference. Some big stocks making news today. Overall, pretty quiet. We did get FedEx earnings, FDX. Let's take a look at FDX, FedEx. And you can see, again, the stock is having a good day. They said actually some positive things about the economy that they were seeing, which kind of goes contrary to some of the economic news. But again, the Fed, which released their statement earlier today around 12:30, basically said that the economy was slowing because of obviously gas and energy prices and food prices, which were a lot higher a month to 2 months ago. Those have come down, so basically the Fed was saying, listen, we expect the market to pick up a little bit. The Fed did say that unemployment is still abnormally high, that's been a little bit of a strain, and also that we are seeing a little bit more slowing in the economy than they would have anticipated initially. But they said essentially is once the food and energy prices continue to back off here, which they expect, things should resume on their upward pace. And again, that's exactly what the market says or expected. And the Fed, again, is kind of right there, with the helping hand. If this market really gets into trouble, QE3 will be rolled out. And in a way, QE2 is already in play because they will be reinvesting all the dividends from the treasuries and all the payment from the treasuries from QE2 that they were buying. So again, they're going to be reinvesting all that money, which is kind of like a QE2 anyways, QE 2.5 I should call it. In any case, FedEx, nice little move today on some positive statements there. We are seeing Chinese stocks continue their upward momentum. Take a look at some of these Chinese stocks. These are mineral plays in China. SHZ is having a monster day. Look at this chart today. Basically up 21 to 22% on the day so far, and that's pulling off the highs just a little bit. CHGS is also very attractive down here, up 30 cents on the day, or basically 20% type move here. So very, very nice little move on the back of these plays. All right, so again, we're trying to get the chart up. There's that chart of CHGS, which is having a big move today as well. Some other large caps that are making moves. Yesterday, the financials were weak off of Monday's downgrade, but the charts are showing us very clearly that we are seeing some strength here. This is actually the strongest sector today. JP Morgan is up 39 cents on the day. These continue to be standouts. I called the bottom 2 weeks ago in the financials, folks. So far, it's been dead on. I've played the financials multiple times in terms of swing trades, and we've been maximizing profit based off of that. Yesterday, I took took my money off the queues, made a huge amount there in 2 days of holding. And again, if you're a member of the Research Center or Intraday Stock Chat, you're getting these calls live as I take these trades. And again, we're not talking about day trades necessarily. We're talking about swing trades as well. Research Center is for longer-term investors and swing traders. We have a 7-day free trial for that. And the Intraday Stock Chat is more geared towards swing traders and day traders as we discuss the markets, discuss charts, give proprietary education, and all these keys that essentially usually just the hedge funds will get, but we're out here giving it to everyone essentially. We believe in an even playing field out there. And again, you're never going to quite be even because they're always going to have more money to do black box trading programs and such, but if you know the tricks of the trade, you can avoid the pitfalls, and that's what we help here to do. All right, let's take a look at a couple other charts. Goldman Sachs is up 75 cents on the day. That is rolling over a little bit right now, but still having a pretty good day. We'll continue to watch that. And let me just scan through here. U.S. Steel having a nice day, up $1 on the day, trading nicely off the lows. If you take a look at the intraday chart and then the daily chart, you can see obviously on the intraday it's up, but even on the daily here, look at this move off the lows right into the 20 moving average, which could be a little resistance. If this gets over the 20 though, it could really continue its move to the upside in a pretty dramatic fashion. So keep your eyes peeled on U.S. Steel again. Again, I'd look for a bull flag or in spirit of pattern off of this 20 moving average. All right, so again, watch that very, very closely here. Let me see if there's anything else out of interest here on the charts. Looks like Cisco slightly lower, Microsoft slightly lower, Amazon again down $1.50, Apple up today. Apple had a great move the last few days. Chevron's up, but Exxon's down slightly. And again, we'll watch very, very closely to see how that plays out. All right. Again, watch the Chinese small caps, guys. They've been on a tear lately. You've gotten as much as 30 to 50% out of a lot of them just over the last few days. Anything on the bottoms in the Chinese realm that's a decent play, look for that to really catch up, in my opinion, in the coming days. That's where I'm looking. One stock I gave out yesterday to the chat room, guys, was MOBI, M-O-B-I. That was at $5.60 yesterday, guys. Today it hit $7.10. So basically a 20 to 25% move on MOBI. This is a Chinese stock. Look at that chart, down so sharply on really no news, from $23 to about $5. And again, we were smart enough to give it out to our members at around the $5.60 level for about 25% gain there in the last day. That's in one day from yesterday to today, 25% return. Can't get much better than that, folks, all right? So again, take that free trial of the Research Center, get involved. That's what you have to do right now. You'll maximize profits. It's a great trading market. It's a great swing trading market, and even investing, if you know where to invest, there's a lot of money to be made. Take care, folks. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the nightly video tonight in the Research Center. Take care.